it's absolutely fair to say that we lost Douglas Senft far, far too young, and that profoundly impacts all of us. And I think the thing that we have to take away from that is you don't know, when your time has come. And so it makes it just that much more important to have your voice heard, especially as an artist.
What I noticed about Doug is that, yes, he was very, very intense, but it's only because he was so passionate, it seemed to me, and he wanted us all to find our fit.
I thought he had a great sense of humor, but he also had a way of interacting with the students that made you feel, like you really wanted to do your best.
I miss him. It was kind of felt like a mentor to me. So sometimes I feel a little bit lost, like I'm pissed off because I have to mentor myself. I suck at that, so. But it's okay. I just have to imagine him kicking my ass, and that's all right. That's all right.
But he would pass each of his students a sort of raw material, and it could be pond liner or some barbed wire or some kind of raw material. And then each student had to produce something with it for the following week.
And then from that point on, he would have us rotate that piece of rubber to another artist. So we worked with our the original piece, made it into whatever we made it into, and then we had to give that up to someone else and take on someone else's work.
So that was always a really interesting exercise, and it would continue throughout the whole semester. So, pond liner that started out as a 3x3 sheet, by the end of the semester would end up being little tiny pieces attached to something in some way for someone's sculpture. And it was also good because it allowed you to sort of let go of your work. Anything you made, you thought, wow, this is really good what I did. And it had to be passed on to someone else to then promptly destroy and remake into something else new. So that was a really influential exercise.
Some of us liked it better than others. The beautiful part of Douglas was when he helped those of us that had the hardest time letting go. And how he helped, I can think of one student in particular, blossoming. And it's like you can almost see this armor that she had, this fear that she had, fall off every week. And then finally, with just like 3 weeks left to go in the semester, she got it. And it's like she blossomed, and everybody was a part of it. Like there was this like electricity in the air because we all wanted her to be there so badly and to let go, and she did, and it was so amazing, and she was so excited and happy. And Doug, he was really happy. So we all knew how much he loved teaching. He never ate breakfast in the morning. He was so excited he couldn't eat.
He didn't just sing the song, he danced the dance. And I think from an artist's point of view, it makes a big difference to have somebody that's actually working and going through all the trials and tribulations that artists do go through, not just talking about what they would see in a perfect world, but actually talking about what the world really looks like and how to go about negotiating.
But at one time, he sort of asked the class in general, what do you hope to get out of this schooling and things like that. And I said, people had different answers, and they have their reasons for their answers, just like I had for mine. And I said, well, someday I wanted to be famous. And secretly, I still have that desire. Well, he thought that was great. He didn't poo-poo that at all. He said, yeah, like, what else is there? That's the point.
He changed my life.
He said that ideas come from consistent work, and work comes from work. Keep at it. And it's true. You know, you have to keep working through, and you have to keep doing it, and eventually you are it.